Give you the only piece of dating advice you will ever need. Your man should be treating you like he would treat his celebrity crush if he got the opportunity. Do you think that if he took Margot Robbie, Megan Fox, Lori Harvey, one of these insanely beautiful, sought-after women out on a first date, would he make her split the bill? Would he be telling her like, oh, I'm not ready for a relationship right now? Would he be going hours without texting her back when she doesn't know where he is or what he's doing? The answer is no. So don't.
No, males are not choosing, but
Oh, yes, they are.
I do find it hilarious how they are all like, yeah, we're done with women. That's why we're all single, because we chose to be done with women.
You know, if someone tells you something often enough, maybe you should start believing them because, yeah, a lot.
I don't know what, hey man. I don't know what Buddy was talking about. I'm not done with the bitches. I'm not. Fuck are you talking about? I don't care what the fuck is going on in the world. I'm not finna just give up on hoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get smarter with the how I move. You feel me? I'm gonna get bigger nuts, but that's just I'm done with niggas, bro. Like I don't know who is these men that y'all is thinking is the spokesperson for men, bro. But this one right here, I ain't done with the hoes. I promise you, I'm not done with the hoes. Yes, y'all be tripping, but I got something for your ass. I know how to move. I know how to operate in this crazy, crazy world. I know how to operate. I ain't giving up on women there. No, don't. No, fuck no. I know it's 2026, 2025. I know. Times have changed, but they ain't changed that fucking much. The hell? Talking about we're done with. Oh my god, we're done with bitches. Like what are you talking about, buddy?
A lot of men are just completely done with dating.
You guys didn't choose that. You know you didn't choose that.
Oh, but they did. What exactly is so hard to believe about that?
You know that right now women are becoming really picky and not choosing men that all they do is bring a paycheck.
Like I said before, there's a lot of women that are very upset that a lot of guys are actually choosing to be single because they want all of the power for themselves and to be able to dictate who they date. It is incomprehensible to some that guys actually can choose who to date.
Although there are still women out there who will accept that. And I suggest you go find them and leave us alone.
Oh, I don't think that'll be a problem at all. Because it's almost like personality types similar to some that we've just seen are almost the very reasons why a lot of guys are choosing to remain single.
A single mom and a widow. This is just my opinion and how I feel. So, just remember that when you're listening to this. Of course, I want someone respectful, kind, smart, someone that believes in God. I would prefer not to date somebody in the industry, whether it's like a food server, a bartender, any of that. I just don't want that for my life. I don't want to be stuck in Vegas forever. I would prefer somebody that has hair on their head. Somebody that has a good set of hair. Somebody that is good with kids, that likes kids, because I'm a mom. So if you do not like kids, we're not going to work. If you don't understand the work that goes into being a mom with kids, then we're not going to work. I fear men just think like they're animals and we can just lock them up in their room and just, like hang out. But that's not how it works. Okay. So that's important. You need to have a car. And I used to say like I would prefer that they had a house, but they don't necessarily have to have a house, but you have to have something like be able to provide for yourself, a place to live, if you're living with mom and dad, it's not going to work. I love teeth, somebody that has a nice smile. I love that. Somebody that cares about their health and fitness and that loves to work out and do that sort of thing. I like to take care of myself in that way. So I would prefer somebody that's on that same level. I also would prefer somebody that does not smoke tree. I have nothing against it, and occasional use is okay, but I do not want to be with somebody that cannot go hours without it. It's just not going to happen, not for me. Same with any substance, actually, so that goes for all substances. Somebody that has a good relationship with their mother. I feel like that's just a telltale sign of the type of person they are. I also would prefer somebody that is handy, that can use tools, that can do that sort of stuff, because I've been doing it by myself. I would prefer not to have to hang up a TV. If you could hang up a TV or build something, that would be great. I would love that. I'm not needing Bob the Builder, but you need to have some skills with tools. I'm sorry. I would prefer somebody that is 5'11" or taller. Maybe that's shallow. I don't know. My husband was 5'11", so I would like for it to be the same or taller. You need to have a job. If you don't have a job, don't even talk to me. I will not date somebody that has to go out all the time. If you are constantly out partying or feel the need to do that, no. I think I already said this, but somebody that believes in God, I have to be with somebody that knows he's real, that is God-fearing, because I will not be the one to try and convince you that God is real.
I don't really see. I mean, no. I mean, a lot of the shit she was naming honestly sounded like just a functioning fucking male in society. Honestly, she didn't name anything too fucking crazy. She didn't want somebody that was dependent on drugs, substances, alcohol, shit, the vape. You know what I'm saying? And she got every right to have these standards for her. So now she is a single mom. So is this going to be the easiest task for her to find? Who knows? It depends on her city. It depends on her past, the type of woman she is, where she goes, what she does. But a lot of what she said didn't sound too outrageous, just being 100% honest. If you got offended by that and you're a man, honestly, you know, nigga, do some fucking self-improvement. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, I gotta, ain't no bitch if I want to smoke a blunt every hour. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just not compatible for each other. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't think she said nothing too outrageous. I ain't gonna lie. On to the fucking next.
As a woman, dating is hard because you want a man that's going to take care of you, right? You want a man that's going to put you in your place, but also take care of you. You want a man that's going to love you and be sweet and caring, but you also don't want them to tell you what to do, you know? I don't know. It's a double-edged sword sometimes. You want to be independent, but you want someone who's going to be there for you. You want someone who is your partner in life, but is also independent as well, you know? Why is life difficult? Why is dating difficult, you know? I don't know. I've been single so long, it's like a hyper independence thing that like dating is so scary. And it's like, of course I want to be loved and I want someone to be excited about and I want to have all those feelings of comfort and protection and solidity, and I can't think of the word, but there's another word I'm forgetting. And at the same time, the thought of it is absolutely terrifying because at any moment, granted, I know why it's terrifying because of trauma. But at any moment, that person could pull the rug out from under you and destroy everything. Absolutely destroy it all. Take it away from you. Is the risk worth taking? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Is it worth the risk?
Notice how she wants a man, but doesn't.
Is the risk worth taking? Is the risk of dying alone not more terrifying than the risk of getting your heart broken? To me, it's a very simple fucking question. Again, I say this in all of my fucking videos, bro. Dating is not a guarantee. This shit is a gamble. It's a risk for both sides, male and female. What the fuck are you talking about? It can go wrong. A female can cheat on a man, break his heart, fuck up his whole world. A man that walk around saying "fuck these hoes," I'll never date a bitch again. It's still like some lame, scared, you know what I'm saying, unhealed ass negativity. You know, it's a negative way of living life. My guy, you get pushed down and you stand back up and try this shit again. Put your best foot forward. No one wants to fucking die alone. Who the fuck want to be 60 and single, 70 and single, 50 and single? Shit is depressing. My nigga, life is not about being by yourself. Life is not about never getting hurt. All this shit is what makes a human a human. All these life experiences, all the trauma, all the heartbreak, all that shit is for the betterment of yourself. These are lessons you can instill in your kid. Morals, ethics, all type of shit that you can instill in the next generation. It's not always a negative thing. Want better for yourself, you will get better for yourself. I don't like how she's sitting here complaining and talking about this and this and this, and you're not in the shape of your life. You're naming about all this shit that you want. What does the man want? What is the man that you want that's going to provide for you and do all this cool shit for you? What is he going to get in return? You're not even in peak shape. You're a little chubby. So that alone is already limiting the type of guy that you qualify for. Not saying that you can't find a man that is a lesser man attractively, but he's financially set. Not saying that you can't get that, because some girls do be getting shit like that. But also, you're slimming down your options. I think everybody should be in the most prime shape that the body will physically allow them to be in, without doing steroids, without doing GLP-1s, all the type of what's that shit? The shit they be sticking themselves and losing weight crazy fast. All the muscles and shit be coming off niggas' body, be looking sick and fucking malnourished and shit. Without all of that shit, you should be able to look in your prime peak shape and still, you know what I'm saying, just for your partner's sake, for your sake. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with the shit she's saying, bro. It's really I hate negativity, bro, and I hate all this entitled shit. And I deserve all of this shit, but I'm not doing anything to better myself for my partner. You know what I'm saying? I think if you're your best version of yourself, you're only gonna attract good shit. I think when you walk around life on some take me as is, you're gonna get a lot of take me as is answers and results. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a lot of bottom feeder men. You know what I'm saying? I promise you. Let me know what y'all think about this shit down below in the comments, but this shit is crazy. This shit is fucking crazy.